We're on and ready to roll. Holding the ball up and down the hands. And good morning, Don. And we're going up and down the fingers and across the knuckles. And the thumb pad and the pinky pad. And let's hold the ball out in one hand and compress. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let go. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's go around the back today in one direction and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, switch, and between the legs in the figure 8. Hinging at the waist, keep that back flat. Switch. 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 And come up. So let's assess. Going fast today, huh? Assess how our feet are doing. Our ankles, knees. Hips feel. Press down 3 times on the ball. And on the knuckles, once going across. And hello, Jonathan, and scoot it across the knuckles. Bring it down to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and move it across the top of the heel. Put it below the first knuckle and press down. Slide it back slightly to the side of the top of the heel and press down, and then over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal. And we will roll it down the bones. And screw. And recess. Let's go to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Lift the knuckles. Scoot across. Down the top of the heel. Pivot on the toes. Press below the first knuckle. Slide it down a little. Press. Into the 5th metatarsal. And rolling it down the bones. Scribble. And get it out of the way. Reassess. Let's do some wood chops. We'll do 7 through the middle and 7 on each side. 2. Again, hinging at the waist, really from the hips. Keeping the back flat. Six, 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then the other way. And 7, and come up and shake the tree. Three, 2, center. Deep breath. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. And center. Let's do some ocean wave breathing. Deep breath. Fingers behind the back. The base of the spine, gathering starlight. Center, and gather in from the other side. Two deep breaths. Rub your hands together. Cultivate some chi, moving from one leg to the other. Like water flowing as you form a chi ball. And let it take you wherever it wants to go. I think it wants to go into a slow march. Picking up speed. Maybe jogging, maybe. You can keep watching. With about 22 seconds left, I'm going to pick it up a little bit more. I think I'll do some rapid squats today. Yeah. But you can do some side jacks or regular jacks or sprint. Just keep doing what you're doing. Be safe, whatever you do. We're going to be doing isometrics later. And the after class, we're going to do some rolling on the back with the ball and then the roller. So, I'm going to do 22 jacks in 5. No, not 2 jacks. I'm doing 5 squats. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 15, 16, 20, and 21, 22. Nice deep breath. One more. Interlace those fingers. Bring them up over the head. Reach up. Ah, stretch. Go into an extension if you can. Let's just hold. Good work coming back. And going to one side. And then bending to the other. Centering, coming down. Pushing out of the chest. And down. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back. And raise the hand up. A little bit more. Hold. And come down. Shake the hands. And extend them. And rotate. And the other direction. Stop. Face one hand. Flip-flop the other one. And then look at the other one and flip-flop the opposite side. And rotate your neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Bring your hand over your head, cup your ear, and gently tug to one side. And then the other. Come back up, cross your arm, right below your neck and press in on the elbow. And then the other. And behind the back, press down. Other arm. Let's do a side lunge. And stretch the inner thigh. Other way. Let's stretch the calves. Pushing back on the back heel. Other one. Come around, bring the legs together. We're going to do a slow roll down. So tuck your chin to your chest and slowly go down your body with your hands. Hinging from the hips. So you can get your fingers under your toes, bending your knees in order to do so. And then come slowly up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And let's do it one more time. Tuck in your chin, roll down. Stretch those hamstrings. And roll up. Let's grab a stick. Let's start by rolling out. Rolling in. Go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Push out. Flop at the wrists. Switch the direction so your palms are up and flop at the wrists. Do some curls. Bring the stick behind your back and twist at the waist. Grab the stick as far apart as you, if you can grab the ends, otherwise as far down as you can with your fists and twist. And then move it back and forth, oscillate. Put it back in the crook of your elbows, tuck in your chin, and peck like a pigeon. Bring it back in front. We're going to do some side lunges up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the other direction. And 5. Bring the stick in front. Put both hands on the stick near the top. Go to one side and then the other. Just be careful that it's firmly rooted down. So you want to be pressing down so it doesn't slip out from under you. Bring it up to the chest. I'm going to stand on one leg or just shift the weight to one leg. Maybe you put your toe up. You put your foot behind you. You can put your foot in front of you. These are all progressions. Just stop where you feel comfortable. You can put your arms out. Put your arms up. You can move the stick with your arms up or your arms out. Or you can just stay on your toes. Come on down. Let's do the other foot. Again, however you feel comfortable. Bring it back down. And then put your foot back down. So put the stick in front. And we're going to do 5 toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Now point your toes out. Go up on your toe, back on your heel. Toe, heel. And now I'll point them in. And last one. Very good. Okay, let's put the sticks down and we'll do some isometrics. Let's start with some Brugger's scapular retraction. So put your hands like so and back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do our neck. Put your palm on your forehead and press forward. Put your hands behind your head and press back. Palm on the side of your head, press against it. And then the other side. Let's grab a cloth or a band or a belt or a strap. Put your hands as close together as you can on a towel or cloth. Put it to one side of your one hip and pull as you pull in both directions. Then go to the other side, pulling up with one hand, down with the other. Then bring it around the back. And again, if you want to, you could just use your fingers, but cloth makes it a little easier. Strap. Pull up, and as you're pulling down, switch the positions on your hands. And pull. We'll give the arms a rest. We're going to do the toes. So if you're in shoes, just press your toes into the soles of the shoes. If you're not, just press them into the floor of your socks. Hold. Okay, take the cloth or band and hold it with your fists close together again. And we're going to bring it up as we pull to the chest. And then we're going to let it go down. Now bring it behind the back and pull. And let go. We're going to do a deep squat. You might want to hold on to a chair or a pole. Again, spread your legs further apart than usual, toes facing out, and come down. We'll hold for 20, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on up. Let's sit down in a chair. Extend one leg. Put the other leg on top. Press up as you're pressing down. You can hold on to the seat of the chair too. Switch legs. Come down. Now hold on to the seat of the chair and press your heels into the floor. And come up. Hands together in a prayer position. And press. And then make those biceps pop. Finally, let's just get down on all fours. Palms are underneath the shoulder. We're going to lift our knees off the floor a couple of inches, maybe an inch, and hold. Tighten the core. And come down. And get up. And that's that. Couple of deep breaths as we center. And open our hearts. Pause and send it back out on the exhale. Stand here with 2 breaths. And we'll bring down heavenly cheese. Going down. And in celebration of the day, and Itzhak sending off the second part of his book to his editor at 3 o'clock in the morning, we all say, ah! And namaste.
Can you say that last part of the what you said?
I said Itzhak, in celebration of Itzhak sending off the second part of his book to his editor at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, excellent. Congratulations.
It might have sounded like it was in another language, like Manchurian, but that's what I said.
Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow, I hope.
Great, you will, I hope.
Bye.
Yeah, any other thoughts, questions, comments?
I like the chair exercises.
The chair exercise?
I prefer those.
Actually, I think we've got some chair exercises coming up tomorrow.
Oh, good.
It's chair exercise day, yes.
I
Saturday,
do
yeah.
I do those at the doctor's office. Now they always make you wait a half an hour.
Yeah,
or an
yeah.
hour, so I
Oh,
sort
good.
of did that.
Yeah, and do them when you're watching TV too.
Yeah.
All right, right now we're going to do some rolling on the back. So grab that ball that you kicked aside before. And I'm going to switch the camera. And I'll grab a roller while I'm at it. You can use either hard or soft if you have both when we get to the roller part. But we're just going to do the deltoid muscle right up in the above the shoulders, right below the neck. You know it. It's that one that hurts. And just put the ball back there. And put your arm on that side at a 90-degree angle. You can put the soles of your feet on the floor to modulate the amount of pressure that goes on the spot where the ball is. Usually pretty easy to find the tender spot there. So move it around a little and go for the most tender spot you can find. And hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Again, if it's too much, just come up a little bit. All right. And then we're just going to move our arm down and up and down and up. Do it about 4 times. Take a deep breath into it and then move to the other shoulder or the other deltoid. Not the shoulder. And again, search around for a tender spot. The other arm goes up at 90 degrees. And you're going to hold again 20, 30 seconds. And then move that arm that was at 90 degrees down and up, down and up. Four. Okay. And again, if you want to, if there was more than one tender spot there, you can always go back later and do it again to the other spot. What we want to do now is get a roller, again, hard or soft. Put it on the upper back and wrap your arms around your shoulders. You've got the soles of your feet on the floor. And you want to pick your hips up and just roll down to the middle of your shoulder blades or so. Back and forth. And again, if you find a tender spot, just stop. And lean into it. Twenty to 30 seconds. And then roll back and forth a couple more times. And come on up. And hopefully your upper back is feeling a lot looser.
That's the first time I ever really used a hard roller. I like it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was out of getting it for somebody else, and then they didn't use it and they moved out and they left it shrink wrapped and gave it back.
Yeah, it's good in certain spots. So
Yeah.
great.
Thanks.
Not the neck. All right. So, hey, Suzanne, how are you? Maureen, hi.
Hi, T. See you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome. Hello, Lily.
Also, it's interesting because it's really small.
Yeah,
I like this. I mean, I'm sure that for some things it may not work as well, but boy, it's nice when you have a small space to have like this little compact.
yeah. And it's good for the legs, or if you're doing the inner thighs,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Hal, Mira, see you tomorrow. Ava, Itzhak, have a great vacation there, water vacation. Do my best to Norit, and you'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Richard. How are you, sir? I think you're on mute.
Can you hear me, Tom?
Now I can. Yep. How you doing?
Doing okay. Got a longer walk in the snow yesterday, which works on different muscles than when it's dry. The heel and toe motion.
Yeah.
But I'm a little tired of the snow, and I'm glad to see it going away.
Yeah. That does make two of us. I bet we have one more storm before we're done, but usually it melts a lot quicker than this one.
When we least expect it.
Right. All right, so you want to hang and do some wall squats?